So where did you run into, so you were like, you got this awesome, you put in that thinking, getting results from it. You found the way to clone them. Well, where did it hit? Um, where did it go from there? So yeah, it was making you affiliate money, but then now, like, what was the transition point into, or like what, you got all these learnings, what, do you just want to share it with the world or help other people, or, what would you go
Um,
through?
so you mean how did I start teaching this and how did I build online jobs?
Yeah, yeah. So it
Yeah.
was okay. Or
Okay.
what were the motivations behind this? Because it's like, oh well, what, it changed your life, so help other people change their
Here's
lives,
what
or
happened.
what was it?
Yeah. So I was in a mastermind group at the time. There was 15 of us in a mastermind group. We were on phone calls every single week, every Wednesday at 2 o'clock, something like that. And it was amazing. Like we were all at similar places in our businesses, building new businesses and helping each other out. It was awesome. And when I went through this process, I found myself like these guys on the map. No, none of them had ever done this. And every single week, they were like, "Dude, how are you doing this? Dude, tell us more. How are you hiring? How are we finding these people? What?" Every week. So finally, I was like, "All right, guys, look." So I recorded myself. Again, I recorded an audio talking for like an hour, and they all listened to it. And then they started coming to me one by one saying, "Hey, dude, I want you to teach my audience this. Tell this to my audience." Because they all had audiences and followings and whatever. So I started teaching it to their audiences. After the first time, I was like, I should sell something, right? Because that's what you do. So, so I put together a training plan where uh, I would teach it to you, and then I would teach you more details. And also, I had created all kinds of trainings for my guys over the years, and so I was going to sell those trainings for my guys to people who bought. So that's how I started teaching it. And then after a couple of years of doing that, um, I decided like finding people in the Philippines sucks. It sucked at the time.
I
I was
couldn't
like,
even
dude,
imagine, because like even still with online jobs, you still got to put in work. So I can't imagine if they weren't all there on a cookie platter, like silver platter, how hard it would be.
there was no job board at the time, right? Like the only option was to go through a service where like, hey, I want to hire someone. They were like, okay, here he is. I was like, dude, this guy sucks. Well, sorry. Like that's all you had. I was like, dude, there's got to be a better way. So I started this job board hoping that like maybe I can get a couple hundred people or maybe a couple thousand people on it so I could recruit people myself. And then it just blew up. So, I today we're approaching 1 million profiles in online
Wow.
jobs and employers, thousands of employers joining every month.
So what types of companies, big companies, small companies, pretty much just everywhere around coming and using online jobs?
We have every single spectrum of it. So I'll have like brand new people who don't know anything about the internet and they want to hire someone in the Philippines to run their business for them, right? To like Google and Uber and Canva posting jobs on online jobs.
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
top tier Fortune
Yeah.
500 companies.
And like
Wow.
everything in between, like realtors and insurance agents and attorneys and doctors and small business owners and internet business owners and Amazon business owners and e-commerce and like brick and mortar stores and like everything, and people with normal jobs posting jobs, hiring a person to do their job for them, like
The
everything.
arbitrage.
Yes, yes.
Oh, wow. That's pretty awesome.